We have just been ordered by Wazir al-Hazred himself to dispose of any strangers that might land on our fair isle. But the prophecy would have a different fate befall you.
The prophecy predicts that whosoever climbs the cliffs of logic will defeat the Minotaur. The Minotaur has violated our sacred catacombs and eats our young in sacrifice. Our own daughter, Lady Celeste, was taken there only this morning as his most recently demanded offering.
A dilemma, then. Whom shall I obey in regards to your fate, the oracle or the crown? But since Al-Hazred did not dictate how I was to dispose of intruders, and since you cannot possibly survive the catacombs, your imprisonment there should serve both purposes quite admirably.
I will not resist you in this, my lord. I shall do my best to save your daughter.
First, I must tell you that the catacombs are a labyrinth of rooms, a place of exceeding danger. You will need many tools and clear wits to survive it.
I am ready.
Very well. My guards will take you there now. You seem courageous enough, but the catacombs will determine how brave you really are.
Why did you tell Lord Azure you were ready and willing to face the catacombs? No one is ever ready, and only a fool could be willing.
And you are far wiser, I suppose, to leave a maiden to die, to not fight this plague on your own people?
Bravery and suicide are two different things, human. You will have a chance to renounce your choice soon enough, when you lay trembling under the Minotaur's hooves.
We shall see. Thanks for the escort.
We only escort you to your death. May the fates make it quick so that you do not have to scream long.
The catacomb's entrance door is locked from the outside by the Winged One's guards. It seems that leaving the catacombs by that door is not an option.
Oh boy. Alright, so I guess
Did you
I'm gonna
restore?
walk around. Yeah, I did. Just to check, yeah. I guess I'm just gonna walk around and see what I see first. Because I feel like
How
it's
do you
okay
want
here.
to handle this? Do you want us to map you through it?
Do you guys want to do it that way? I know you didn't want to, but I don't know if it's like a... Why don't we see how it goes? I will need help eventually, but let's see if I find anything first up here.
You're in the pilot seat. You tell us how much aid you want. You can turn on. You can turn on easy mode anytime you like.
Okay. Oh Jesus God! Oh God! Oh?
Alexander picks up the skull.
Oh hell yeah! Look at me finding shit by myself.
Alexander doesn't want to disturb that skull.
Well, of course, I didn't look at the skull on the ground. I feel like I just went up, right. Ooh, rat! That thing was huge.
He's a chunky boy.
I did go up, right, didn't I? Oh no, I didn't.
You went.
Here we go. Yes, this is where I went. Okay.
Man, this is another iconic part of King's Quest VI to me.
A lone skull lies on the ground among the skeletons.
Also,
Where
skull
the
for
skull
Casey.
came from is a mystery, since the other remains seem to have their skulls intact.
Skeleton.
Alexander picks up the skull. Alexander doesn't want to disturb that skeleton. He seems to have all his bones intact, and it'd be a shame to break up the set.
That's such an
Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones, but finds nothing except the dust of the grave. The lost souls cannot hear Alexander.
Excuse me, good
the
skeleton.
The occupant of the stone bed is beyond the reach of Alexander's voice.
Oh shit, that's all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, that went well, for some reason.
As he walks through the doorway, Alexander gets a very bad feeling about this room.
Shouldn't he be looking before he enters the room?
Yeah. I actually have a habit of looking down very often when I'm walking, so I feel like I would have noticed in a place like this, but...
Next. Don't just wonder, Alexander. Let your conscience be your guide.
Alright, so there was a dead end down there. Oh shit, okay. Alright. Not bad. Okay, so here's the thing. I remember there was this...
Alexander feels the top. Uh-oh!
Okay.
So, this is also something that is in...
It is in the guidebook?
It is in the guidebook. This is also
Okay.
copy protection.
3 spikes and you're out.
Okay.
The catacombs are illustrative of the Ancient One's obsessive interest in death. Indeed, it seems to be in the air in this part of the world, for the modern-day Green Islanders also have elaborate death traditions, as I will describe later. The catacombs were obviously a place of high reverence for the Ancient Ones, as a message on an ancient tablet that once adorned the doors of the catacombs shows... 3 roses laid upon the bower, a scythe for he who cuts the flower. A crown, a dove, most noble race, thy bones make sacred this dread place.
A crown? Oh shit, okay. So what am I standing on?
Alexander decides.
You're
Alexander
standing on a
feels that
rose.
apparently
Oh, wow.
not a good idea.
Oh wow, you cannot stop once you've started, okay. Alright, so I'm standing on a rose. So then a rose...
So, 3 roses laid upon the bower,
Okay,
a scythe for he who cuts the flower,
okay.
a crown, a dove, most noble race.
Let's see, a crown, a dove. Nope. Okay. A crown.
A dove,
The
most
fuck?
noble race.
Excuse me, hold on a minute. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
The sound font messed up for a moment there. Yeah. It's we're going Professor Layton.
This is incredible. Okay, I'm sorry. A crown, a dove.
A dove, most
Is this
noble
a dove?
race.
I
Or is
believe
this-
those are doves. Yes, I believe they are both the same.
Okay, that's okay. A crown,
A dove.
dove.
Thy bones make sacred this dread place.
Thy bones. Sweet.
You did it.
All right, guys. I'm doing it.
That music.
I know. Of all the things. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, god damn it. It was happening again. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
An old wooden shield hangs on the wall.
I'm shocked at how much I have managed to get. Just wandering, because I don't know anything about this
Alexander
area.
takes
I mean,
the shield from the wall.
I know what you have to do, but I didn't even remember the item. Oh my god, what the hell?
The wooden shield feels strong and sturdy. The otherwise plain wooden shield is embellished with a silver cross.
Oh my god. I cannot believe my luck. I'm sorry, I'm just making a bunch of saves because I'm scared.
Niches in the wall form stone burial beds. Alexander notices that this skeleton has old coins over its eyes.
This is literally the thing I was like scared of trying to find.
Alexander finds 2 coins on the skeleton's eyes. He takes the old coins. The 2 coins from the skeleton in the catacombs are extremely old and corroded. Considering where those 2 coins have been for the past few hundred years at least, Alexander prefers to touch them as little as possible.
Yet we're carrying a skull.
Alexander examines the skull and feels a sense of his own mortality. Alexander is carrying a human skull.
Can you do me a favor?
Uh-huh.
Can you go all the way right?
Okay.
Now go all the way down.
Oh, God, I hate that.
Now go left.
Okay. This is one place I didn't go.
Ah, you were a human only and not the monster himself. I heard you coming and thought you were the beast. Did my father send you here to save me?
Why, yes, he did, but how did you...
Hush, there is no time. I think I have discovered the Minotaur's secret exit from the catacombs. Follow me and we'll both be saved.
I think I told you about this once, that I only ever found her one time, and the sound was off, and I didn't remember seeing her eye twinkle, so I couldn't tell if it was the genie or not, but I did follow her, and, well, we'll see, but...
That's odd. Where did she... Go!
Damn, I'd hoped I'd get to follow her and, like, try to talk to her, but...
Nope.
Don't just want...
Thank you for making me do that. Alright, well, let's see. That's kind of funny that it was, you know, the one place I hadn't gone. Oh,
It's
my...
a trap. The doors have sealed Alexander inside. And the ceiling is coming down.
This is like Sonic drowning music anxiety to me.
Yes. Anxiety.
The gears are working furiously to lower the ceiling. Their great cogs interlock perfectly. Both exits from this room have been sealed shut by sliding panels. Alexander is trapped. Alexander is standing in a trap room with a crushing ceiling, and the ceiling is descending fast.
It's made worse by, you know, the skulls on either side.
Two heads are better. Desperate to stop the crushing ceiling, Alexander throws a skull into the grinding gears.
Yeah, that terrified the shit out of me when I was little.
The skull is caught between two cogs. The gears shriek and shudder. The skull begins to bulge.
Oh my god.
Oh!
With a sudden lurch, the ceiling completes its descent.
Yikes!
And presses Alexander into the floor like a bug under a heel. That
God, what a
skull
terrible
wasn't
way to
strong
go.
enough to endure the pressure, and neither is Alexander's.
Oh my
Jesus.
god. So, okay, there is one wrong item puzzle here.
Next.
Alexander never was much good at squash.
Ew.
Oh, come on.
I guess there wouldn't be anything else, really. Just out of
The
curiosity.
shield is... That would never hold. The book would never hold those gears. It would just be ripped to shreds. The doors have been sealed shut. Alexander doesn't have time to try to force them open. Alexander's hands would be crushed to pieces in those gears. He can't stop them with his bare hands.
Probably nothing else, but see.
That would... The tinderbox is not sturdy enough to harm those gears before being turned into tin.
I mean, it's already tin.
Oh, wait, one more for the road.
That would
Oh, darn, it doesn't even get a specific thing.
In a desperate move, Alexander throws a brick into the grinding gears. The brick is caught between two cogs. The gears shriek and shudder. The mechanism grinds to a halt. The ceiling is stuck. The trap is sprung.
Good enough. You can go proceed.
I really remembered that, actually I should just do it for fun, that this was so difficult to navigate. And I remember being surprised when our friend sort of stumbled into everything the same way we did. Or
Mm-hmm.
I did, I guess. And now I'm like, oh, maybe, I don't know, maybe they didn't lay it out so poorly after all.
I think as kids, it just seemed a lot bigger, like more massive and scarier. And also there's another part to the catacombs, so...
Yeah.
Alexander doesn't want to do anything to disturb those broken gears.
But
It's
like
a lot like the maze in Mordek's lair, in that it's repetitive in a way where you can easily get disoriented, but the actual layout is not that complex.
This is far easier to navigate, though, because your perspective doesn't change.
Yeah. I just remember this being a lot more difficult in terms of like my big fear was finding all the items before moving on to the second part.
I've seen complaints about like the coins being something that you can miss permanently, and
yes,
I get it, but it's not that like hard to find them. If you're mapping out the maze, it's not a very big maze, so like if you're thorough, it's not difficult.
Sounds! A trap floor!
Oh, Souha, you have to wait in
Alexander
this room.
seems to have fallen to a lower level of the catacombs. Wherever he is, the place sure is dark. Alexander can't even see his hand in front of his face.
This is one of the worst deaths in the game, bar none.
It is.
Why is he looking around like that?
I mean, wouldn't you be scared?
Alexander can't do anything in the room.
Stand closer to the middle, please.
Okay.
Alexander hears the scrabble of hooves in the dark room.
Hello?
I don't remember those sound effects. Oh my god.
Only next.
Caught in the dark, Alexander?
I actually feel like it made it less scary.
I mean, it's very goofy,
Alexander
but
seems to have fallen to wherever he is.
Is this the closest I can get?
The boinging of his eyes, like, yeah, it makes it a little goofier, but that rip. Ugh.
Sorry, I don't remember. Like, I actually remember the boinging of his eyes, like, quiet.
Alexander hears the
Hello?
I remembered that being scarier. I really did. Like, I'm just shocked.
Alexander wherever he is.
There's going to be a different texture to different sound fonts, so it really depends on what sound cards you had.
Maybe, because it's just that it was like fucking samba music. Like, it just whatever. Okay.
I think the intention was for
Alexander
it to be silly.
takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the
It
flint
just
in the box.
never
to light it.
registered as silly to me until this playthrough.
Aha! So that's why it's dark in here. A torch is out.
Alexander lights the extinguished torch and puts his tinderbox away.
All right, well. We really got everything, I think.
There's
Oops. I was hoping to see the rat, but it's fine.
Alexander's...
Oh god, that bat was quick. Please go in, thank you.
As he walks through the door...
It's annoying when I can't interrupt. Really?
Yeah.
Tickets only. Next.
Don't...
Do you prefer the rats or the bats?
The bats. I feel like bats generally leave you alone. I'd be afraid of a rat in a situation like this.
As he walks...
Oh no, no.
Tickets only. Next.
Don't just wander, Alexander. Let your conscience be your guide.
There we go, Jesus.
Do you want me to warn you when you're about to walk into a death room?
Just because it saves me from restoring, but otherwise I can still have the wandering experience.
Down is death.
Okay, thank you. I think I already went there.
Up is death.
Okay.
Alexander hears the distant...
I can't
Alexander
wait
doesn't
for
need...
all of your save files to be in the catacombs.
I know.
Alexander puts the hole in the wall on the wall. It seems to shudder in revulsion at the mere touch of the cold stone. Alexander, nothing of interest.
Okay.
Be aware that you have a limited number of uses of the hole in the wall.
Oh, I do? I thought it was
I think
just...
so. Can't you only use it so many times, David?
I didn't think so.
I'm not entirely certain. I know that it eventually skitters away.
I thought that was location based. Like there was a
Alexander
specific
puts the
room
hole
that
in
you
the
do
wall.
it in
Seems
that it
to
gets upset.
Well, I thought so anyway.
Guess we'll have to do the research.
Alexander, it seems to... nothing. Alex...
One sec. Okay. Might be going in circles already, but...
Down is death.
Thank you. Actually, I wonder if...
Alexander, it seems to... nothing.
See, I feel like this sort of lends credence to it's location-based and not use-based theory, but...
Maybe. I just
Rats.
thought there was a way that you
No
could lose
thanks.
We can definitely, fuck it up. But can I go down?
Yeah.
You can, but that's just the starting room.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Left is death.
Thank you.
The wall that all of the
Yeah. Oh, let me see what he says.
The walls of the catacombs are made of massive stone tiles. That's the north wall of the room.
Oh, that's nice.
All of the doorways in the catacombs look alike, giving Alexander no clue as to their order or purpose. Alexander hears a low growling, so faint as to seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living creature.
It can't get you, right? Like, not,
Down is death.
thank you, not just here. Like, I remember being lost, but I don't ever remember getting gotten by the Minotaur, just, being in any old room.
I don't remember.
Alex, it seems... Alex, nothing.
I'm actually hoping that I'll get a hint here. I know what I need to... Oh, my God. Wow, okay. I can't believe I made it without... I guess you told me where to not die, but otherwise... It would have been hard, I think, without that. Wow, I spelled chessboard wrong.
A very beautiful, very dusty tapestry hangs on the wall. Alexander puts the hole in the wall with the tapestry. The hole in the wall must not like something on the other side of the wall. He immediately runs away in terror. Alexander hopes he doesn't get into a situation where he really needs the hole in the wall.
So you're right, it was location-based.
Unusual about or under that tapestry, and the tapestry itself is much too heavy to take. Alexander, it seems to... nothing.
I could swear you had to use it, and don't tell me, because I actually don't remember what the... I thought the canon reason for it was here, but actually maybe... Let's see.
I just exchanged a knowing glance with Rick, off camera.
Alex, it seems... Alex, nothing. Alex...
Oh, damn it. I can't
Down is
really do
death.
this. Thank you. Okay, no, what I was trying to do is not going to work.
The floor of the catacomb. Alexander's... The wall... Alexander does not see anything unusual.
Okay, you know what, maybe...
The whole Alexander does not...
Fine.
There's no reason...
Yes, there is.
Alexander does not see any...
I don't know what you're talking
very
about,
beautiful-
Souha.
The wall, that's the west wall. Niches in the floor of the catacomb.
This is like...
Alexander.
This is like the one thing I don't feel like I remember. And I don't want to hint because I actually don't remember.
Alexander.
Then this is our new home, and you can just enjoy the rats and the bats and the growling.
There is no...
I used to be lost, now I live here. I have severely improved my predicament. This is fascinating.
This is annoying. How did I get through the whole thing and then I know he's back here.
The walls.
And
How do you know that?
Alexander.
I have to see him, but I maybe have to see him from somewhere else. But
Alexander. It seems. Nothing.
I just don't think I can get to where I need to get to, or where I would think I need to get to. God damn it, Alexander. Like, I would think I would want to go, okay, to the side and back up and look through from the other side, but...
Left is death.
Thank you. Because I was going to try.
Down is death.
Alexander puts the hole in the wall on the wall. It seems to nothing of it.
It's not death, right?
Down is death.
As he
oh, shit.
Oh, sorry, up was death.
It's okay. Yeah, so we see that now.
Tickets only. Next.
Don't just wonder, Alexander. Let your cut.
God, I don't want to ask, but I don't want to be stuck here. I really don't want to ask, and I feel like you've basically given me the answer, so...
What have we told you, if anything?
You said, how would you know that, or something like that, so, like,
you've made a few assumptions in this playthrough based on your past experience so far. Think of it in terms of, like, what information Alexander has right now.
There is no Alexander. The whole Alexander. Alexander.
I mean...
The wall.
I feel very certain that I have to see the Minotaur, and in order to know that it's here, but I don't know where I would go to do that, and
somewhere far off into the...
Like, it's not here, it's not, down there. Just gonna see if it goes away if I leave and come back. Oof, God, that rat.
Alex.
Alright. Let me ask this. Am I correct about what I need to do and wrong about where I'm doing it?
I would say that you're approaching this backwards, but you have a general instinct on what you're supposed to be doing here, but you're doing it from the wrong angle.
Do you agree with that hint, Rick?
I do.
There's probably some clarification that could be justified there, but I'm trying not to push my luck.
We've made you so skittish, I'm so sorry.
I would say that this is easier to see if you're mapping it out.
Am I going to the wrong place?
Let me ask you this. Why do you think the hole in the wall runs away?
I know it runs away because I have to go in there. Like, the Minotaur is back there, behind the tapestry or something, but I don't remember how to find that out. Like, I thought that you have to use it to look through and see that the Minotaur is back there, but
You're close. You're missing one part of this.
Like, what I would have thought I'd have to do is, okay, since I can't do it here, I have to, like, go a couple rooms away and look from a different one. But I cannot just go right and then back up like I would have wanted to.
You're so close to the solution.
I just... Like, when I tried to go this way, there was just no...
Down is death.
Thank you. I mean, it's obviously close. We keep hearing it. But when I tried to go this way, I was too far to the right. And then I suppose maybe if... Now, see, I can't even go left. Like...
I would agree absolutely with that statement.
Left is death.
See, there's no left when I want to go left. Like... Okay, maybe if I go from here.
For what it's worth, the left that is death is on the other side of the Minotaur's lair.
Alexander
Down
here.
is death.
Okay. Maybe from here. But I feel like I did this last time.
Oh, you've done this 3 times now.
Oh, I'm so
Alex, you see. Alex, no.
I just feel like this is about as close as I can get to where I would think...
Stop right here. So down is death, but on the other side of that death would be the tapestry room.
Okay.
Yeah, you are due north of the tapestry room at this point.
I can't... Oh, well, maybe, maybe I'm approaching this wrong way. Maybe I should go from here.
Down
That's
is death.
Okay. Like...
Souha?
Yes?
You're gonna be mad.
Oh, no. If I go right... Haven't I been here before?
You have.
Alex, it seems... Alex, nothing.
Oh my god.
Alex? Alexander hears the sound of a wild beast again. This time, so loud that the creature itself seems to be in the same room with him. The noises are coming from the other side of the east wall. Alexander puts the hole in the wall on the east wall. The hole in the wall trembles slightly with dread at the clammy feeling of the stones. Alexander peers through the hole in the wall and sees just another room in the catacombs.
Are you serious? Oh.
Aha! Not just another room at all. So that's why Alexander couldn't find the Minotaur's lair. At least Alexander now knows the lair exists, somewhere in the maze on the other side of this wall. While Alexander contemplates what he's just seen, the hole in the wall, frightened by the Minotaur, makes a run for it. Alexander hopes the little creature finds its way home to the Isle of Wonder.
It's quite a hope. Oh my god. Okay. Well, thank you.
You had the right idea. You were just looking at it from the wrong angle.
I watched you basically run in circles around the Minotaur's lair.
I watched you walk right past the door to this room.
So you guys remembered that this was it?
We are looking at, like, the map. Or, like, Rick might be charting it out, but, like...
no, I'm using my hint book.
Just to make it faster. Okay, thank you. It's gonna go left.
I mean, either way is pretty long from here, but just keep going right.
But as Rick said, it is much easier to see what you need to do when you are actually looking at like a grid of the rooms.
Yeah, because then you can see that there's a room right next to the entrance to the lair.
Oh.
Also, the game kind of telegraphs pretty loudly that there's something going on.
No, down.
I saved it. But see,
left 3.
I got lulled into a false sense of, I won't say security, maybe competence, because I walked into everything else so easily.
Up.
And then this was the hard one to find.
You had the right idea, though.
Like...
A very beautiful...
This tapestry looks familiar. Now let's
Yeah, I mean,
see.
you've looked behind it like 10 times,
I don't
Alex.
feel anything. Aha! A hidden latch.
I like him saying this
Alexander
himself.
triggers the little latch. A secret door rolls open.
Time for the box art room.
Time for some of the greatest voice acting in the history of this game.
The door to the Minotaur's lair is already open, and there's no point in closing it now.
I'm just sad to see. Oh, dang. Wouldn't it be funny if it could come out and get you here?
No! I beg of you! Please don't hurt me!
Your struggles are useless.
It's the Minotaur, and he's struggling with a Winged One's girl. She must be Lady Celeste. The Minotaur is a huge, monstrous beast with cloven hooves and the head of a bull. A beautiful Winged One girl is struggling for her life against the Minotaur. A monstrous altar towers in one corner of the room. Alexander shudders with revulsion at the thought of the rituals performed at that sacrificial table. A pit has caved in the floor in one corner of the Minotaur's lair. Flames rise from the pit as though from the throat of a dragon trapped in the earth. The fire makes the lair unbearably hot. The Minotaur is a huge, monstrous beast with cloven hooves and the head of a bull.
I want that skull.
The Minotaur. Alexander has found the Minotaur's lair. The chamber has the rank smell of a beast's den, but a strange altar testifies to the Minotaur's evil intelligence. There's a doorway on the east wall of the lair. Perhaps it's another exit from the catacombs. Alexander prepares to take on the Minotaur with his bare hands. He steps forward bravely and is spotted by Lady Celeste.
You there! Human! Help me! Help!
Who dares enter my lair?
I ask you to release your captive or suffer the consequences.
Never. You die, human.
As the Minotaur advances in attack, Alexander slowly backs away. Until he can back away no more.
Now where to, little man?
Oh my god.
Save.
Whoops, sorry. Oh, I actually wanted to do other stuff, but I'll just...
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Alexander won't be able to do anything for the girl until he's taken care of that Minotaur.
Now
damn it.
you die.
Oh, fuck you. Sorry,
Alexander prepares to take on the Minotaur
Yes.
with his bare hands. Hand-to-hand combat with
Oh
a
my
Minotaur
God.
is apparently not a great idea.
the noise he made. Aye, what?
Isn't that the noise you make when you get gored by a Minotaur?
Oh yeah, and then fall into a
There's
flaming
something
pit.
to be said for taking the bull by the horns, Alexander.
Oh, this one. Okay. I can save in here.
No!
It's the Minotaur.
It's gonna take a lot of effort to maintain that fire pit.
Excuse me. I demand the release of that maiden this instant, you fiend.
Lady Celeste looks wildly around the room for the source of the strange voice and spots Alexander.
You there, human!
As the... Until he can back away no more.
Now.
That would have little...
Oh, come on.
That shield...
Now you...
Sorry, I just want to see if I can talk to Celeste next.
Alexander gallantly offers the lady his aid.
Can I be of some assistance?
Lady Celeste looks up at the sound of the strange voice and spots Alexander.
Good day, fair lady.
I ask you...
What appears to be troubling you?
As the Minotaur advances... Until he can back away no more.
Now where
Is this Minotaur harassing you, lady?
Is
Is he bothering you, Queen? Let's see. Is there anything else that I could try? Would you care for some milk?
That would have little... Alexander won't... There's no time to mess with that.
I was really hoping to,
Now you...
have a last drink. Okay.
Hold on, this will make my bones invincible.
Alexander steps forward, determined to use anything at hand to save the girl. But before he can do anything...
Alright, one extra bit of dialogue there.
You there!
I'm sorry, hold on. Alexander is exactly corny enough to step in and go,
Alexander,
can I help you?
Can I be of some assistance?
Lady Celeste...
You there!
I'm sorry, the meta-narrative is really important.
I ask you to
Of course. This is the canon timeline.
Yes.
Until...
Now.
The Minotaur... There's a doorway on the east wall.
I had hoped he was going to say something like, the Minotaur looks like he's backing up.
Alexander, his back inches from the fiery pit, tempts the Minotaur with the Red Queen's scarf.
You don't suppose the
Look
ribbon
here,
will work,
you
do you?
bully. Nice, bright red.
Red. Now you die.
God, it's so fast.
The Minotaur drops from sight amidst the consuming flames. Slowly, his scream fades as well.
Have you been harmed, Lady Celeste? Are you all right?
No, I am not all right. I assume you do not intend to leave me tied up on this vile monstrosity.
Of course not. Sorry, let's see. If you'll give me a moment, I'll have these untied in no time.
I can't wait that long. Look, I wear a small dagger just inside my belt. It should be enough to cut the rope.
I was trying to remember where that comes from.
Oh, all right. I've got it, Lady Celeste. Here we go.
Thank you. You may keep the dagger as a gift for saving my life.
That's very generous.
Forget it. Do you mind if we just get out of here now?
And you walk into a pit.
Uh-oh!
The Winged One's guards, bored with the pointless waiting, are startled by the sound of rock moving against rock.
Lady Celeste, bide thee well.
I'm quite well, thanks to the bravery of a mere human. So much for your superior intellects.
Yes, milady.
Now bring him along. I'm going home.
I don't remember that raven or crow or whatever one it's meant to be.
I see you have proven yourself the hero of the prophecy. Well, I am expected to thank you for saving my daughter's life.
Okay.
So I thank you. I am obliged to thank you for the restoration of our sacred catacombs. It means much to our people. We have already begun the process of clearing the deadly traps from its rooms. It is also my duty to grant you a visit with the Oracle. So this I do. I will grant you the freedom to leave here unharmed, despite my orders to the contrary from the Crown. But there, my obligations to you end. I have no love for Alhazred, but he is my liege, and if Princess Cassima trusts him and wishes to wed him, my guards will take you to the Oracle now. When your time with her is through, I want you to leave the City of the Winged Ones and never return. I don't know who you are or what you want here, but I will not disobey my crown further.
I thank you, Lord Azure. I will respect your wishes.
Hail to thee, great oracle. Lord Azure sends you this wingless mail. It appears that he solved the cliffs of logic and...
defeated the Minotaur in his lair. So I have seen. So this is the one that haunts my pool of late. Welcome, young seeker. What knowledge do you desire?
Princess Cassima, whatever you can tell me, great oracle.
Ah, of course, the princess. That explains my images. Let us see what we can see. I see a maiden, lovely and pure, but surrounded by evil. She's a rose set amidst bitter thorns.
Oh, hey, this is our second time.
It is her fate to be the pawn of dark powers. And yours to try to redeem her.
Try?
How? How do I redeem her?
Fate is not like the cut of a blade, young one, but rather like the myriad of paths formed when a hammer cracks ice. I will tell you what I can, but what will actually come to pass is up to you. I see that any attempt to reach the girl will force you into battle, a struggle against a dark force. If you lose, your life will be forfeit.
Who must I fight?
A great darkness surrounds your adversary, preventing me from seeing clearly. I can only make out the shape of a black cloak. But before this final struggle, I see an infiltration, a dangerous game of hide-and-seek in corridors filled with enemies. The risks are high, but it is the only way to reach the one you seek. There is more than one way into this place. Your choice will dictate much.
What else do you see, mighty oracle?
Oh, such pain. I see two restless spirits crying out for revenge. These shades could help you destroy the dark force if they were to be brought back from their spiritual form. Yet this is only one possible path to your destiny. I'm afraid this is getting beyond me. I know very little about the afterlife. I can only advise getting counsel from the druids. Be warned. The druids are reclusive and dangerous. They might aid you, or they might destroy you. Like their island, the druid's nature is hidden in the mists. There is nothing more I can do for you, except to give you this. It is water from the sacred pool. That and my blessing go with you.
Thank you, great oracle.
I think Alexander can just take for granted that he's going to run into a oracle in his adventures.
Yeah. And actually, now it's been, what, at least 3, 5, and 6, where we were told, via, I guess, mystic abilities, where to go.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like, we've established that King's Quest does not exist in a predeterministic universe. Like, fate can be deviated.